afternoon, Bugfest. How you doing? I'm sure you're doing better than that. Sounds like you've been rained on. How you doing? That's more like it. This is Dan. He's my super hot star right-hand man. And I need some special helpers now. Now, who's it gonna be? Oh, I think you. And I think you. Pick a smelly child, here we go. You stink! And I'm going to choose one more because we're going to have to be very quick this evening. Oh, who, you? Why you? Why should I pick you?
Bugs.
Because you like bugs. Come on then, up you come. Oh, and she's sweet as well. Fit nicely in one of my Burmese pythons, she would. It's about feeding time today anyway. Do you want to see some bugs, kids? I don't know, it sounds like you want to do long division and quadratic equations. Do you want to see bugs? That's more like it. Let's look at a millipede, because 400 million years ago, millipedes ruled the earth. They were about the same size as a car, and they were around 100 million years before dinosaurs even evolved. About the same time as my ex-mother-in-law was born. So, here we go. And you can't really tell much difference between the two, really, can you? Yes. Do you want to hold it? There we are. It's quite tickly. It won't hurt. It's got prickly legs. It's like a hairbrush. Oh, yeah. There you go. What do you think of that? It smell? It tickles. There we go. And you?
Prickly.
Prickly. Wonderful describing words.
Tickly?
Tickly. Excellent. It's exactly what it is. Do you know how big they were? 400 million years ago? As big as a car. 8 foot long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a good job they're 8 foot because I can't count any higher than that. And they weren't massive, but they weren't the only giant creatures around either. Nope, we had giant scorpions. They were just the same size, but they were too big to walk on land. Instead, they walk around in the sea, where they could have their weight shed by the water. But if you got too close to the water's edge, you should always be watching out, because bam, you'd never know. Before they grab you, pull your guts out, and extract your intestines and eat them. But they're all dead, they've all gone, they're all fossilised, apart from the mother-in-law, she's a fossil, anyway, still having therapy. Right, do you want to hold some stuff? First up for you is a tailless whip scorpion, and he is awesome. You might have seen it on, a television programme, Boring 60, that's the one. There he is. Boring 60.
I'm Steve Baxter, and I'm scared of crocodiles.
I'm only jealous. Thank you very much. Actually, Steve Baxter is awesome. Do you like Steve? Cool. Who's better, him or me? Oh, I like you already. Who said Steve? Mate, I look after stuff that can eat you. There we are. Check you out. Isn't he scary? Those great big long claws are what he uses to catch his food. He's not dangerous to us, he doesn't bite, scratch or sting, he has no venom. Wonderful. But he is evil in how he dispatches his prey. Oh, you're going to find out about that in a second. It looks weird, doesn't it? Yes. Hang on, say that again, because that's brilliant what you're saying.
It looks like a spider crab, but really small.
Absolutely, and it can move sideways like a crab. There's a song about that as well, but we won't go into that. Do you want to hold it? Good lad. Isn't he freaky? Should we talk about how he eats? Yeah? Shall we eat Dan? Yeah! You guys move yourself down there because you might get covered in blood and guts. Scorpions, as well as these whip scorpions and tarantulas, have an amazing way of eating their food. They all do it the same way. Basically, it involves being super sensitive and being able to detect your prey at a long distance before your prey knows you are anywhere near. Dan, can you do a death scream? Ah! What do you call that? What, are you auditioning for Tinky Winky's lost his handbag on Teletubbies or something? A death scream! Ah! See why he didn't get into RADA. Never mind. Anyway, what is going to happen is, Dan is going to walk along the stage going, I'm a sweet little bug and I'm not hurting anyone. Only joking. You don't have to walk like that. I'm going to tell you, I can feel him already through the ground. My legs are covered in super sensory hair. I can see at night. In fact, I am covered in hair. I can see at night. It's great. I don't need headlamps when I'm driving. And I've already pinpointed him, and he's within my grasp. Gotcha! Bend him down with my big claws, and in come my fangs. And I rip his guts open. And I squish him out with my big claws. And then I vomit into his wounds, and I squish it. Squish my sick into his body, because my sick is full of digestive enzymes. Oh, hang on. Thank you, boy. Squish it into your organs. You want a bit more? Yeah. Now I wait for it to stew a bit, and then I slurp it all up. And when I'm done, there's nothing but a tiny penny left. Oh, that's hard work, that. Give him a clap! Do you eat like that? Do they eat like that? Yeah, I thought so. Let's look at a real scorpion. A giant forest scorpion. Now you guys can stay there. You can have a close look in a sec. The folks outside are going to get to see this one. Wait. That was close. There we go. Big pair of claws there. See them packed full of muscle. See how they're pulled up like that? She's in a bad mission. What do you want to tell me, boy? Come and have a go. And yeah, scorpions, female scorpions have deep voices. And there you go. See that great big sharp sting there? Whoa, packed with venom, that one. It's not deadly, but it is very painful. And inside her mouth, you can see there, she's got another set of claws. Those are chelicerae, and they rip the guts apart. These bits squish and mash. Here you go, boys and girls, have a closer look. Please don't touch, because it will hurt. There you are, check that out. No, don't touch it, because it will sting you. I've been doing this for ages, I know what I'm doing. Only about a couple of hours. Do you want to see something else? How about a spider? You want to see a tarantula? Yeah! How much do you want to see a tarantula? Show me! First one for you to see is Harriet. She's a Mexican red-knee tarantula. They are tarantulas that come from Mexico and they've got red knees. That's why we call them a Mexican red-knee tarantula. They're very friendly, they're brilliant first-time pets. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at those soft, fluffy legs. Hey, do you guys, do you want to stroke one of her legs? You can't hold her in case she flicks hairs on your face, but if you want to hold her onto one of the legs and give her a stroke, that'd be brilliant. Thank you, Dan. Look at that, isn't she beautiful? Give me a finger, like that, stroke your finger, and away we go. You have a go? Well done, you don't have to if you don't want to, I won't make you do anything you don't want to do. You can have a go? Alright, good lad. You got a snake, you're not scared. Excellent. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have asked. There we are, Dan. Say again.
I feel like it's my little kitten.
Your little kitten. Oh, isn't that sweet? Sorry, Dan, I didn't mean to oomph you into the spider box. Is that big enough? Do you see a bigger one? I've got a big one. It's, oh, hang on. It's a bird-eating spider. Here we go. Her name is Sally. She comes from Brazil, and she's a salmon pin bird eater. They don't actually eat birds. They live on the ground in burrows, or they take a burrow that used to belong to another animal, and sometimes, if there is another animal living in the burrow, they evict the animal by digestion. Isn't she a stunner? She's got a 9-inch leg span. She's got fangs that are 3/4 of an inch long. You can't stroke this one, she's been kicking hairs today. 3/4 of an inch long, her fangs, and she can jump about 2 foot. Only joking, maybe. And her venom is mildly neurotoxic. That means it affects your nervous system and gives you a really bad headache. If she bites you, your arm will swell up like a big pink marrow. Like that. It even makes that noise as well. Trust me, it happened to me once. Is that big enough? I didn't think it would be. We have the Goliath Birdeater. You guys got to stay there, because this is Mr. Facehugger. He is 11 inches across, and he's an idiot. I tried teaching him Scrabble. He said, "You what? Let's get him out." Now, if he jumps, don't worry. It'll only impregnate something into you which will burst out your chest in about half an hour's time. Come here, you, Mr. Grumpy Guts. Whoa, he's hissing away. Whoa. Is that big enough for you now? You lot are hard to please. Well, I'm afraid an 11-inch leg span spider is about as big as tarantulas get. Okay, guys, you want to come and have a closer look? He's calmed down. He can flick hairs. The hairs on this spider are the worst hairs of them all. Do you want to come around and have a look, little lady? His hairs can inflict blistering pain. They can blister your skin, especially on young guys like you. And if it gets in your eyes, it will cause blindness, and they have been able to detach retinas. Not a very nice spider to keep if you are a beginner, considering he's got fangs that are an inch long. The only other spider that is bigger than that is the cave huntsman from Laos. It is like the ones from Deadly 60, which, you know, they're like 6 inches across. This one is 12 inches across. They're even wider across than the Goliath Birdeaters. This one is the deadliest spider of them all. Deadlier than that one. The funnel web. Funnel web, where's he gone? I'm joking. If we get him in the light, it's very hard to see because he's hidden away. Oh, there we go. Good boy. He's doing well. Takes direction. Good, doesn't he? There we are. That, okay, is a baby. It's the size of a thumbnail. But if it was to bite you, it'd put you on your back for a week. And that big, it can still kill you guys. Do you want to have a look? Please do not put your hands in. Just have a look over the side of the pot. Yeah, it's lots of web. And that's just where he's eaten stuff and left the body bits in the pot. Can you see it? There we go. This time next year, if you come back to Carfest, book your tickets now, because he will be about 3 times as big. He'll be that big, and he will be big enough to kill any adult. Is that deadly enough? What? Seriously? How about a Deathstalker scorpion? Deathstalker scorpions come from Saudi Arabia. They're orangey, browny, yellowy colours. They're not very big. They hide around and about outside in the gardens and under logs and under sticks and stones. And at times they come out at night, and sometimes they make their way into human habitation. There we go. Deathstalker. Small claws and a fat tail is what will tell you if a scorpion can kill you or not. This guy can. There we are. Do not try this at home, because you will die. Scorpion venom possessed by the Deathstalker is so strong it will kill you in 20 minutes to an hour, up to 8 hours for some people. Now you're quite safe. I've got hold of the tail, a firm hold of the tail. Don't touch him. How cool is that? Do you want one last look, folks? Death on legs. Enjoy that, kids? I've got one more guy for you to see who is absolutely lethal. And his name is Mr. Kill, the Giant Scolopendra. Do you know what that is, kids? A centipede. Not any old centipede. The ultimate centipede. Right, can you get your hands off of the stage, boys and girls, just in case he falls off the stick. Because if he falls off the stick, he will be off there, along the stage, and in your hair before you go, oh, that was quick. Now this one is still only a baby. Well, he's full of attitude. He's 7 inches long. When he is fully grown, he will be as big as this stick. He will be 13 inches long. 13 inches. That creature has a venom that is so potent and powerful it can induce paralyzing pain in most adult humans. If you're lucky, you'll get a dry bite. That's a bite without venom, and that hurts enough. But his venom contains 5-hydroxytryptamine, hemolytic phospholipase, cardiotoxic proteins, cytolysins, serotonin and histamine, and neurotoxin. Quite a nasty chemical designed to do nothing other than to kill. And it's particularly good at killing humans. When they're fully grown, it won't be able to kill any of you guys. Most adults will survive, unless you're old and ill. Who wants to hold it? No one. And they are incredibly fast. Yeah, you can hold the stick, there you go. From many legs, mind the stage, to no legs at all. Boa constrictors, boys and girls. Do you want to see a boa? Yeah? We have Princess Peach there. She is a 4-year-old boa constrictor. She comes from Argentina. Now this one has a sad story. She came from a neglectful, abusive home, and we've taken her on and fed her up. She came in as a skeleton, covered in burns and scars. Just look at her now. Isn't she gorgeous? 7 foot long, not yet capable of killing an adult, but quite capable of killing anyone up to the age of 9. Straight line, boys and girls, arms out in front like that. Alright? Well done. You're going to have the biting end? Good girl. I like your style. Push down that way. Good girl. There we are. Mums and dads, take the photo. When this girl is fully grown, she will reach 16 foot. That is a snake that will go from here to that bar there. Do you want to see a bigger snake? I think it's time to get out Fatty Patty. Fatty Patty is a 2-year-old Burmese python. She is gorgeous and beautiful. Here we go. Straight on, kids. Pop your arms out like this, boys and girls, like that, and say, please, sir. Say, please, sir.
Please, sir.
I want some more.
I want some more.
Wonderful. Here we are. Sorry, I'm very warped and twisted. Okay, arms underneath. Grab hold of the body. She's twisting herself around. Which way is she going? Oh, let's get around that way. Following me around. That's it. Ah. 12 foot long, although she's wibbly wobbly tiny wimey, she is actually 12 foot long and she weighs 3.5 stone. She is big enough to kill any adult in this room that is not trained and experienced at extracting themselves from a death grip and a full-on killing rap. When they strike you, they can strike you to say, "Get off my land," because they don't want you in their viv. Or, if you've been handling prey food and they're hungry, they will strike you, they will mistake you for their food, and they can kill you. She's not fully grown. She's only 2 years old. When she is 10, she will reach from there to there, both ends of the stage. She will be about 24 foot long, and at that size, she will be able to eat you. No, not you, you'll give a bad wind. You. Anyone saw that height and is by that back will go down a treat. Wonderful. Which means you'll go down, you will, and you. Yep. Do you enjoy that, guys? Is that brilliant or what? Do you think they've been brave? Do you think they need a big cheer and a round of applause? Yay! You guys are wild and deadly, and I have loved having you up here with all the animals. You are awesome. Give them a clap as they go down and get their hands sanitised. Well done, boys and girls. We have now come to the interesting part of the show. It's Bush Tucker trial time! Do you want to see a trial? We have a beautiful celebrity presenter, the lovely Joanne Picard, who has agreed to come up and take part in yet another trial. Aha!
But the only way that I'm taking part in anything again, because I know what he's like. What is it exactly you're going to get me to do, Nick?
It's really mean. It's the woeful wig.
What?
The woeful wig!
No, absolutely. No.
Yeah, we have these beautiful hair accessories.
No.
They've got lots of
Nick, no. I'm sorry, I'm sick of this. No, I'm not doing it and I don't care. I am going to call for the man of my life to come and save me.
I thought I was the
Ding,
man of your
ding,
life.
ding, ding. Punsy! Punsy, come and help me!
It's Punsy!
Punsy!
He's better than that, Punsy!
Punsy, will you do the first sugar trial for me? He's going to do the trial for me!
Is that allowed? Who said no? Guys, you just move back, please. Next one's back.
I love you, Punsy. Thank you for saving me. Guys, give me a hand for Punsy!
Okay, so, Pudsey, are you going to stand in for the lovely Joe? Do you know what you are taking on?
Did you say yes or no?
Yeah! The wig of woe. Oh, they love you. Look. Oh. Shall we let Pudsey come forward? Because Pudsey now needs to come and take part.
Okay, guys, do you want to take one big step back so that Punsy can do his bush tucker challenge? Is that all right? Maybe 2 big steps back.
Will you put pennies in that bucket for Pudsey? That's more like it. Pudsey, we have millipede earrings for you. Ooh, ready, everybody? Oh, I hope they don't tickle too much.
Punsy, I cannot tell you right now how much I love you. I will put £20 in your ball.
10 seconds. 10.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's
Oh, Pudsey, I'm so sorry.
Okie dokie, how about a sticking sexy tiara? Every girl's gotta have one. And every boy. Here we go. Ooh, here we are. 10 seconds.
Don't let anybody tell you you've got a wooden head, Pudsey.
10. It's not over yet, Pudsey. Sorry. How you doing, Mr. Pudsey? Do you think Pudsey's going to be able to do the next one? Scorpion Sunday.
Oh, Pudsey.
Oh, look at those nippers. Would you like some earrings punching in there, Pudsey? Ready? 10 seconds, everyone.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not over yet, Pudsey. And finally.
Pudsey, you're doing so well. I'm really proud of you. I'm supporting you from afar.
The feathered boa. Oh. Are you ready, guys? 10 seconds. 10. Now, Pudsey, were you nervous there? I think so. Do you think Pudsey was brave? Do you think Pudsey needs a really big cheer? Let me hear you shred the canvas. Give it up for Pudsey!
Guys, want to put your hands together for Nick and Huntsman?
Thank you. And can you make a big noise for my friend Dan, and for my friend Liam, and Claire, and Jonah, and all the people who do the sound and the lights. It wouldn't happen without them. Big cheers. Hey! And a big cheer for the wonderful Joanne. She has really been through it. She has had mealworm manicures. She has had mini pedicures with giant millipedes. She has done an amazing job. Give her a big clap. Thank you very much. You are the wild and deadly animals. Cheers.